There is no way out from the wind, because wind everywhere today, and it declares its kingdom that you can have an always inappropriate weather to walk. Sometimes you should a little bit struggle with wind too, it said to me. So I'm walking on the way now, and because there's a port, a bay, a small bay, and the small bay, the port, I guess, another bay, big bay, the port seems like a bay. It looks like a bay in a big bay, you know. So I'm now on this direction, as you see, and turn left, and then I will be in the opposite side of this sea, which where I showed you, and there will be an bay. It is interesting here, you know. Their garden looks like a small little farm. Here is interesting place. I'm very close to the beach, seaside, but you know, it looks like a village. I'm in the city, but it is interesting, you know. Just only the street large, but other houses looks like part of village. It is good. You are living in nature, in the middle of the city, because behind these houses and stores, you know. Look at this, for example, this way, and there are a lot of dogs. I have just only a few steps to arrive the seaside. I'm trying to explain that. It's interesting. Yeah, cool. You know, every house, majority of houses have their garden, and they are growing of flowers, some plants. They have a place to make a little gardens. I'm saying again that I'm not far from the seaside or city center, you know, almost a few meters, but everything's changed. Vietnamese really like a feed dog, and they are taking care of their dogs. I can't see so much cats. Sometimes I saw one or two on the street. I can't see on the streets and houses, no, but I saw for a once or twice somebody houses in the garden. Maybe they are feeding their cats. 2 or 3. The atmosphere changing abruptly. Everything changed. Yes, I'm in a neighborhood. Do you understand what I mean? For example, look to the skyscrapers, very close this neighborhood, and I have been over there and walking on the streets where looks like a village. It was very interesting experience because Da Nang looks like very luxury city, you know. When you see the seaside, you can understand what I mean. Yes, I ate something. I took a break. It was very delicious. I ate sandwiches with baguette, of course, baguette bread. I wanted to avoid from eating bread because you know you can get weight. But I couldn't stop myself to eat it. It was really delicious. They are putting bread into the oven, then heat it. So it reminds me my past. Because I am sportsman now, I'm walking every day, maybe more than 10 kilometers. So, you know, I'm fit and very affordable. So cold. Almost nobody, a few people. Just only I'm walking on the street, and I'm not far from the center too much. Not like as always I did. I didn't go so far from the center. I just followed the seaside street. Why we can see so much people on the road, on the way? Because, you know, motorcycles can handle this problem. It is unnecessary to walk. You can go everywhere, very cheap, and easily, and not affected by traffic. So, of course, because of that, and this is early time, maybe because of that reason. Because of that, I can't see so much people on the road. But largest road, nobody, you know. This just only I'm walking. It seems like just I am walking. So a little bit I feel lonely. I saw this small facility to maybe buy something. My estimation, it will be very cheap if you buy here something, because I have a lot of experience. And so one of them is that if you see some stores, some small malls like this, you can be sure that the product will be in high quality and cheap. Hello. Maybe I should buy a sweater, but buy the dogs everywhere. And no, I'm not afraid of dogs, but you know, I'm in abroad, so it can be a lot of problem. Look at this, what I found. I don't know, but I love this kind of markets. Looks like very busy at the right time, not now of course. And you can find, if you are living in a city, I think it is easiest way to buy meat or food, you know, in here. And it feels like because of this cycle, because consumers always buying and buying, you know. If this this kind of markets, very, how can I say, active, you know. My opinion, it is very reliable, because fresh. If I will explain in another way, you know that this water devices, you take the water from it, you know, and if it used every day, if it is used every day by the people, it means that it will be always clean. But if not, you know, the water always waiting, and if water wait too much, it is affordable. It is very appropriate to a jam to grow up, you know, to live. So this circle. Sorry for that. This cycle is very important. Consume cycle, you know, it will be fast. And behind this, another street market. By the way, I remember the word water dispenser. Yes, if water dispenser is active, you know, the water is clean. If it waits the water waits on it, in it, you know, because it is very hot, the one part of hot. So sometimes if you how can I say, maintain every day, you know, it is a risk. Hello. But no kitchen, you know. I am in hostel. No kitchen. Yeah. But no kitchen, no. Thank you. You want me to introduce this area? I don't know, but it's a market, big market looks like. Maybe it will be ready for the evening, because the Asian country is always, if you want to buy something, it is the right time to buy it at evening and night, because this is culture, you know, everybody working. This is very big. The very big, the dog, very big, yeah. Yes, it is not an appropriate time. When I was young, I used to play billiard, but very long time ago. In these times, no. I wanna find a seat. To rest. There was a park near to me, but you know, I couldn't take this chance, so I have to walk a little more. Look at the stocks everywhere. Let's check it out where I am now. You know, every house, majority of them have a place to make a garden. So I don't want to step these grasses. Looks like very well. I don't want to harass them and destroy them. I'm not this kind of person, but my energy limited, so I have to protect it to walk more. Yes, I am not sure, but I will just fabricate it. But they are mint, maybe, because they have small lips. But this, yeah, I understand, because of maybe they are putting to this blankets. Make the soil a little bit wet, damp or moistured. That should be port, of course, harbor, but it is not like I expected. I expected a little bit more touristic place because it looked like on the map to me, but now I understand that it's just a port. But when I have started to come near here, you know, I understood, I estimate that it's not the place. Can I get in? I'm not sure. To enter, maybe. I will check it. Ah, yes, I saw the entrance. I saw the entrance of this place. A few steps later, I will be there. Yes, I saw some beautiful sceneries, but it is, I don't know very well. You know, there are a lot of probably fish boat, yes, fish boats, and close each other. And fish boats, maybe their design is unique and special for the Vietnam, you know. Belongs to the Vietnam culture, I'm not sure, but beautiful. Hello. Particularly for sorry for my tongue. Sometimes it's not working. Particularly the mountains behind this port, you know, it gave a very beautiful vibe. It gives very beautiful vibe to the harbor. Maybe it is not a touristic place, but for me it can be turned. It can be turned by some people to the touristic place because very proper, very sorry for that, very appropriate. Maybe I will tell another day, but not now. Appropriate. First time I ordered, this is the right word. I wanted to drink egg coffee because I haven't tried it yet, and it will be for experience. I think you will share with me. If we are lucky, I will like it. But egg coffee, how can they can get together? It is interesting to me. I will learn. Coffee with egg or egg coffee, I don't know. First time I will try, and I will explain my feelings, how it was. Let's try. Firstly, I understand that what it is. You know, I'm very fast. I think you accelerate me to understand everything easily. It is, of course, very tasty because if you want to make a cake, you know, you use egg. I get to this other part, coffee part, and when I test it, you know, just on the cup. By the way, it is really beautiful because this crema part is very tasty. You know, when coffee is heavy, and there is a contrast. When you can feel the quality in this coffee quality is very high. I can understand it. Not always, but last days I already know. Because I decided to drink coffee beans. I changed because at the time I was buying dust coffee, you know. But now I am always drinking coffee beans coffee. Anyway, beautiful. It's okay. For the breakfast, it's good. You know, when you wake up, you can come to yourself easily by testing, by drinking this beautiful cup. Yes, a coffee was great. It is great, tasty. But as I said, the egg not directly they are putting the egg in it, but when mix the egg part of the coffee, you know, you can understand that it's made by egg, of course, because little particles is you can see floating on the coffee. But if you mix powerfully, you know, strongly, heavily, you can you can produce a very poor coffee, you know. But firstly, you should eat the first part with a spoon.